my friends. Whoop, we're back. Back at it again with the Final Fantasy. The new seasonal events going on. We got Halloween event shit to do today, which I'm excited for. All of Gridania is covered in like little jack-o'-lanterns. We'll have to take a look at them here in a second. Hope everyone's week has been well. Happy Friday to those who celebrate. My week's going pretty good. I'm pretty excited about it. I'm also pretty excited about the fact that I already have the game up. Ta-da! We don't even have to wait for the load. Wait for the game to load. Get that volume up. Ta-da! Mission accomplished. Seamless. Alright. Now I just have to remember how to play the game. Yippee! See, look at all these little, look at all the little pumpkins. And the fall color. I'm excited. Apparently Mikey is also excited. Now let's see, I think our event start is over here somewhere. It's your fault you moved a fork. How dare you move a fork in our daughter's presence? You know fork set her off. It made a slightly bell-like sound. Ooh, there's the quest over here. Through all of these people. Pumpkin-headed apparition. That's... I mean... It's a look. Frights of Fancy, huh? Sure. Well met, adventurer. 'Tis once again All Saints' Wake, the season where fiends make for fine friends. That's quite the typo that my brain just made. Enjoying the festivities, I trust. I am. They just started like a couple of hours ago, I think. While the Saints are away, a well-known theater troupe has stopped in Gridania to play. I can read. They host a grand masquerade in the old manor that they might sate their hunger for merriment. You have yet to meet these fearsome folk, but they are known as the Continental Circus, performers who relish the bone-chilling nights of the All Saints' Wake season. Sure. Their ghoulish gala is the talk of the town, and knowing the troupe's appetite for mischief as I do, I sense what lies in store. I implore you to view the spectacle for yourself. You need only speak with the genial geyser. I don't think those words are what you think they are. I shall guide you to the steps of the haunted manor. Sure. What's up, dude? Come on, to the Continental Circus's grand masquerade. Shall I guide you to the festivities, good sir? Yes, please. Spooky! This is just that dungeon that I just did. Poke Manor, I think. But even more spooky? That's adorable. Impresario, huh? I bid you welcome, dear guest. It is our honor to host you. An adventurer? Yeah, dude. Most everyone here is an adventurer, I think. Not that adventurers are unwelcome, mind. I harbor no ill will against them whatsoever. Now tell me, what brings you to our manor of happy horrors? A suspicious introduction for one who claims to harbor no ill will. Crosses arms. That's not my intention, I assure you. Alas, past experiences have made me rather wary of adventurers, let us say. I love these little ghosts in the background, they're so cute. But I tire of shadowy schemes and accusations that often follow. So I shall lay bare our secret as a gesture of good faith. However, you must swear never to share it with others. Though we have the Continental Circus disguise ourselves as mortal men and women, we are in truth a troupe of otherworldly creatures. For some of us, our monstrous costumes are in fact our true form. Were my own glamour dispelled, you would see me as I truly am, as an imp. Not so long ago, our ultimate goal was to drown this realm in blackest night and usher a long-coveted legend among my kind. The Night of Devilry, where our leader, the Great Gourd, would rise again and strike terror into the hearts of men. It's a great pumpkin, Charlie Brown. But as few Void-sent compatriots have recently taught us, there lies a reward even sweeter than mortal fear. One that fills our hearts and... Too fast. Hold on. Yes, Sable. One taste, they said, and we would be unable to deny the fulfillment it brought us. This is such a... I think I played the All Saints Wake event last year. And it's such a, like, Monsters, Inc. storyline of these, like, terrible creatures who just want to bring about the end of the world. But then they discover, like, the laughter of mortals is, like, a more valuable resource. And it's like, okay, alright, sure. Thus, the circus abandoned its malevolent ambitions to pursue honeyed words of appreciation instead. When glorious autumn twilight reigns supreme across the realm, mortal and void-sent must join hands in harmony and carouse to their heart's content. In doing so, all shall know unforgettable thrills and chills beyond comprehension. Our masquerade is proof of this desire. Listen well, and you too shall hear our guests cry out in splendor. I'm not screaming that, someone will clip it. Someone will clip it. Just envision your own cry out in splendor. Uh-oh, there's children running scared. Why, that's not splendorous at all. Please, you must believe me. We have no intention of frightening our guests. At least not like this. Everyone swore a solemn oath to entertain. How has it come to this? I don't want Pumpkinhead. That's such a cool mask. I don't know if it's, like, available. Oh, you needn't glare those daggers at me. I haven't the foggiest as to what has transpired, but perhaps you might use your skills of inquiry to our benefit. I beseech you, adventurer, survey this manor and discover what brought our patrons such distress, starting with the second floor. I shall remain here to oversee affairs. Once you have identified the cause of this chaos, you must inform me with all due haste. Should foul rumors begin to spread, I fear the Adventurers Guild suspicions would soon follow. But we can use mounts within the haunted manor. I can bring Oiseau out. But no, I shall not. So who's doing the real spooking around here? Oh, look at the big slime, man. Oh my gosh, the decorations are so cute. Look at this. I knew you were gonna clip it anyways. That's so funny. Hello, Mr. Slime Man. Silence, silence, I say. You must go away. Where we go, chaos and devilry follow. Remain here, and in chaos you shall wallow. Sure. Too absorbed in their mischief to listen to what you have to say. You know what? Fair enough. He's method acting. I can get behind that. I want all of these decorations in my real life house. They're so cute. Petrified patron, huh? What happened here? Hungry puddings down the hall, armed zombie gestures down the stairs. They didn't tell me this masquerade would have me running for my life. These guys are having fun. This, like, pumpkin-headed mount is the one that you get for the event, by the way. As if you couldn't tell. Very, seasonally themed. Let's see. Oh, it's a little infinite pot. Oh, look at him. He's cute. Give me an elixir. No elixir? Then no treats for you. The performer is too absorbed in their mischief to listen to what you have to say. I'm starting to notice a trend. Oh, that one's upstairs somewhere? I thought for sure it was down here. Well, I want to look down here anyways. This is just the Ho Commander setting, huh? Wild. That dungeon's kind of a pain in the ass. I unlocked it recently and had to run it. And it's definitely one of those, if you go in it with other people and you've never done it before, you're gonna get so lost. You have to run around and kill a bunch of shit and gather a bunch of keys. And if you don't know which key unlocks what door, then you're already SOL. I see. Child. Excuse me, sir. Have you seen any elixirs around here? The creature in the pot won't stop asking for one. But they cost more than my allowance can afford. Oh no. You might be better off gathering your own treats then, kid. We gotta go back to the other side, don't we? No, we can go this way. Did I post a link to stream in your friend's Discord? No. Well, sort of. Which Discord? There's simply so many of them. Oh, I thought you're not gonna... Fine. This door, there it is. The coworker Discord? I could. I might. Hello? Acrobat, huh? Next, I could gouge out some eyeballs. Maybe even gobble up a few fresh organs while I'm at it. That seems... well... fair. But, like, a little too spooky. Do it or I'll fight you in a bad way? No, don't do that. Don't fight me. Don't spank me, don't spank me. The intrepid adventurer returns. How fared to the others? We're struggling a little bit. Despite our newfound mission, we do still take great pleasure in mortals' fits of fright. I suspect they have forgotten themselves and prioritize their own enjoyment over that of our guests. That makes sense. I do empathize with their plight, and they've yet to cause any lasting harm. I happen it would be best to indulge them this once and allow them their fun. I jest, of course. Just kidding. Just kidding. We cannot allow my brethren's antics to go unchecked. But if they will not, listen to the reprimands of a kindly adventurer, I can hardly imagine they would heed mine. At an impasse, are we? Return to me, child, and I shall offer my aid. Oh, was that the initial person we talked to? Is something amiss? Impresario cannot hear the voice of the pumpkin-headed apparition, but you sense it would be wise to heed her advice and return to Gridania. Sure. Sup, pumpkin-headed apparition. Doesn't even get a name. Just pumpkin-headed apparition. You are returned. The children of the circus are a fascinating bunch, are they not? Their antics never fail to amuse me. But while their intentions are pure, we must calm those who have lost themselves in feats of fear. I believe I can conjure something that will do just that. I shall begin the preparations. For your part, I would ask you to procure a few necessary ingredients. I require All Saints cookies and a decorative pumpkin. The shitty smock over yonder is like to have a few cookies to spare. As for the pumpkin, the Botanist Guild possesses a pumpkin patch for our needs. Seek out the Great Loam Gourd Keep. He'll be happy to oblige you. The Gourd Keep. Hell yeah. Hello, I'd like some cookies, please. Sorry, dearie, we're not selling at the moment. Here on behalf of the Pumpkinhead, you say? Well, if it's for her, I suppose I can make an exception. But you best keep it a secret from our other guests. There you go. 1 bag of freshly baked All Saints cookies. Send the Pumpkinhead my regards, won't you? I sure will. Go this way. Thank goodness. No, I don't want to. I don't wanna. I'll be mean. Goofball. Ooh, there is a bunch of pumpkins over here that I did not notice before. Wild. In need of a decorative pumpkin, are you? Well, you're in luck. I've got a plump and round one here, freshly carved, no less. You carve them just in this patch? Do they come pre-carved? Why? We of the Botanist Guild take great pride in our pumpkins and are glad to share them with one and all. They make for sweet treats and charming decorations this time of year. Do hope you'll make good use of yours. I'm sure we have a great use for it. I truly don't know. Are we gonna get a pumpkin head so that they'll like listen to us? I don't know. I simply do not know. Should probably be ninja while I'm doing this, so I don't have to fucking run faster everywhere. Have you gathered the ingredients? I have. Here you go. Excellent, excellent. These will make for a most magnificent result. Now I shall concoct a creation that will strike terror into the hearts of naughty children who have forgotten their purpose, and joy into the hearts of weeping mortals. Sweet. Part 1 of Quest complete. Dress to Impresario. Excellent. Oh yeah, and there's the little mount. That's cute. Let us put an end to the Continental Circus's cruel tricks, shall we? With the materials you have gathered, I shall prepare the solution we require. But all good things take time, and I suggest you return to the manor and inform Impresario of our plan. All shall be made clear soon enough. Sure. Take me back to the dungeon. I'm told there is a situation occurring at our masquerade, but I have faith that you will solve it. Shall I guide you to the manor? Yes, please. What's up, dude? I'm back. Welcome back. I regret to import the circumstances remain unchanged here in the manor. Have you any new ideas to share? Ooh, excuse me. Concocted a creation, you'd say. Of what kind? Oh, I love the little pumpkin bow tie. That's very good. Apologies for the wait. My master proudly presents a ghoulish gift for our dear impresario. There he is! My word, the doll is a spitting image of me. 'Tis no ordinary doll, I assure you. You may operate it by riding atop its head, and that's not all. Take control, and you shall have a bevy of illusory spells at your disposal. Interesting. These illusory spells are based on the materials our adventurer friend so kindly provided us. Delectable delights for the worthy, and a haunting trick for those undeserving of treats. I see. A solution to mollify both parties. Might I leave the operation of this magic doll to you, adventurer? In this mortal glamour, I doubt I'd be able to maneuver it as well as you. Have you seen how tall I am? I don't know about that. Once you have shown them the error of their ways, and order them to return to me, and I shall re-educate them on the parts they must play here. Our guests also deserve recompense for their prior treatment. I ask that you send them to me as well, that I might offer them sweets as an apology. I cannot bear to end their All Saints' Wake on a dour note. So your plans are made, yes? Then I shall return to my master. I wish you a happy frightening and delighting. Happy frighting and delighting. Sure. His head's so huge.
Oh, cheers.
Wolfgrave, thank you for gifting a tier 1 sub to Booferschmertz Evil Incorporated. Excellently done. Also, welcome in. Well then, I suppose all that's left for you to do is operate this mechanical me. I suggest you begin by marching it right up to the second floor and calming the commotion above. And remember, my fellow performers should be convinced to return with the pumpkin's trick. I ask that you reserve the treats for our guests. We mustn't give them more undue fright. Should you find yourself separated from our pumpkin friend, simply return to me, and you may hop on its head once more. Off you go. Oh god. Yeah. This'll work. I'm ready. He's pretty fast, actually. Jesus Christ. We do be riding it like a pony. Trickster's Treat. Treater's Trick and Trickster's Treat. Treater's Trick. No, no, no! Impresario, no, I've been good all this time. It's not what you think. I've done no crime. Oh dear, the Impresario isn't happy with us. Then I'll hurry to him, lest I cause further fuss. Thank you for the rhymes. It's adorable. I love the music in this section too. It's very, giving a very like Nightmare Before Christmas. What? What more could you possibly? Magic candy? Was that your doing? They're offering cookies and candy as an apology, you say? Gods, I deserve a treat after all this. I'll be on my way then. Man, I could fuck up some cookies right now. What it was? Yeah. They're all kinda... Well, half of the people being scared here are children, so like, I'm giving them a little bit of break. But that guy definitely is a bit of a coward. Now we have a couple of people over here. This little guy in his little pot. I'm so much taller than you are now. Oh no, the impresario's magic. Gone already? No more magic for me. What? He summons us to the foyer? Yes, yes. Then to the impresario I shall go. The magic pot was an enemy in an earlier game? That's amazing. Did you see someone named Gonorrhea? I have not been paying attention. Oh, you were just reading it wrong. Silly goose. Candy for you. It's raining candy. Oh, there it goes. They're giving away free treats? Hooray! Then I'll march right up to that impresario and tell him to give me candy. Exclamation point, live with your shame is very good. Exclamation point, ban for real, no jokes. There you go. That's what the spray bottle emote's for. No. I've already talked. Hold on. Ah, the hell was that for? Strange. It felt as though Impresario was slapping me across the head, but it did not hurt. Has he conjured up some new illusion? You say he's summoning the whole troop to the front of the manor for our talking to? Now that you mention it, I have been a bit overzealous about frightening our clientele. I'll hurry back right away. Mission accomplished. Oh, they're all back up here? I thought that was someone's mount for a second. Gotta dismount. Hold on. It's always proper to dismount before talking to someone. I owe you a great debt, adventurer. With your aid, I was able to give these members of the troop a good scolding. While a few frights are necessary to amplify the delights we provide, we must never allow the former to overshadow the latter. It's our solemn duty to provide the small folk with a memorable All Saints Wake experience. It depends on the company. You know what? Very fair. We felt the same, Impresario, even though the adventurers always came for us, even though we knew what it was like to be punished and scared in years past, we lost ourselves, striking fear into the hearts of those who didn't deserve it. Chaos is good for us, but not for them. We must bring smiles to their faces again. Here, less chaos, more treats and smiles. Undue chaos will be promptly punished. No, let's enjoy All Saints Wake. If you stay mounted when talking to them, you don't have to make eye contact when you ask if they're mad at you. Truly. Truly. Indeed, and we shall do our part with a performance worthy of the season. Alright, my fellow thespians. It's time we greeted our guests with good cheer, return to your places, and give them Give them all the masquerade they deserve. Oh! I love that guy's face. It's so good. With that settled, I believe I should be able to handle the troop from here on out. Cannot thank you enough for your assistance, adventurer. And before I forget, is the one who crafted that mechanical masterpiece an acquaintance of yours? If at all possible, I'd like to express my thanks to them as well. A woman sporting a white pumpkin head. That sounds awfully like the legendary Great Gourd, who would command the Void-Sent forces on the Night of Devilry. Ha, but I jest. Legends are precisely that. Tall tales and no more. Allow me that joke at least. In any event, you mentioned she awaited your return at Minketo's amphitheater. Did you know? Pray allow me to join you. I should very much like to meet this pumpkin-headed acquaintance of yours. Sure, dude. It's always tall tales and it's never short tales. Short tail. Pumpkin head never worn. For sale pumpkin head never worn. Oh my goodness. Alright, once more with feeling. So this is the one you spoke of. She does exude a legendary sort of aura. Truly, truly she does. If you were to tell me she was the Great Gourd, I'd certainly believe it, but of course, that's simply not possible. She hasn't been here for several years in a row and has led the festivities every single time the way that the Great Gourd might have. Certainly not. For sale shoes, baby born too big? Surely. Him feet too big for him goddamn shoes. All's well that ends well, I see. Was my clockwork creation of a system? Indeed it was. My brethren have remembered their duty to entertain, and I dare say our guests shall be all the merrier for it. That is well. I trust you continue to give the city's mortal residents an exhilarating All Saints Wake experience. Yes, ma'am. Trust me, it's lots of fun in the manor. Let's all go. You're sure those scary monsters won't eat me up? Nah, dude. Might give you a bit of a fright, but it's all in good fun. They're giving away lots of treats, too. Well, if you say so. But you have to promise you'll stay with us the whole time. Of course, I won't leave you two behind. Come on then, let's go. Yes, all is well. Those children's smiles are proof of it. How strange, I feel as though I'm truly enjoying All Saints Wake for the first time. It's rather refreshing, actually. I shall continue to put forth my best effort, that the Continental Circus's name might be known in every corner of the realm. But for the present, my duties call me to the manor. Thus do I ask of you, adventurer, to spread word of our deeds and speak of us fondly in your travels. That clockwork creature you possess is a reflection of myself, and of my troop as well. Use it with pride, and perhaps others will want to know more of us in so doing. A sound plan. Yours is the face of the Continental Circus after all. Leave it to me. You worked 13 hours yesterday, woke up at 5 a.m. to go in early for inventory and had to work 11 hours again. And you go in at 7:30 tomorrow? You should consider kicking your grand boss in the dick in Minecraft. Legally in Minecraft. That's fucked up, dude. Sometimes you gotta tell management to back the fuck off. Gotta give him a cunt butt. Perfect. As you should. One day, perhaps tales of my troop shall overshadow even those of the Great Gord, but until then, I shall continue my work to convey to the realm that all that the Wake can offer. Now then, 'tis time I returned. As well you know, I cannot leave those scoundrels without their ringleader for too long. We shall be performing at the manor for the remainder of the season. Should you wish to join our festivities, you're welcome to visit us as often as you please. In that case, I too shall open my haunted home to you, adventurer. Join me in my gardens if you dare. Simply speak with my servant, and he shall guide you to my abode. You may entertain yourself there for as long as you wish. The season of devilry and revelry lingers yet, and we shall thrive upon it. May you carouse to your heart's content this All Saints' Wake. Yippee! I think her manor is just like a socialization place. So we're probably not gonna hit that up at the moment, but you now have access to Sneaky Hollow. Amazing. Shady Smock and her associates are open for business. Nice. Yeah, I mean it's not nothing. As an MMORPG, you gotta have little like socially spots. But it's not something I'm gonna do like on stream, I don't think. You know what I mean? I can't trust people to be chill in an on-screen chat. Saints Wake advertisement. Publicist? Hello there, Pumpkin. Enjoying the festivities, I hope? Is there anything you'd like to know? Just say away. I'm good. Also, what the fuck is happening here? We're having a time. I do like these little events. I just wish there was like more to them sometimes. You know? I guess we'll take a peek. We'll take a peek inside Sneaky Hollow, I think. Just because I wanna revel in the vibes. Ooh. Oh, this is just repainted Gridania. Yeah, kinda. Oh, the little ghost mushroom. Yes. So spooky. Oh, that's a genital gusher. I about died. Yeah. I also misread it the first time I saw it. Don't worry. You wish to have words? Do I wish to have words? Good, actually. Probably. All the little footprints. Dude, they're here. Oh, the ghost, he had all the candy. Look at that. Big Halloween mood. You have a problem with the new Pokemon game for internet reasons? Which new Pokemon game, and have we discussed this before? Because I think we might have. Is it the one with the Ditto? Ooh, a little graveyard. The farming one, yeah. I do believe we've discussed this on stream before. And your issue is not unreasonable. What I do think they're doing a Disney's Frozen about it. Yeah, that's cute. It's a nice place to take, you could take like pictures out here, I think. In the group pose or whatever. Would it be good if I had like a Halloween look, but I have exactly one look and it's the one that I'm wearing right now. Genial Geyser. Yeah, they could have named him better, I think. What else are we gonna do? I think we're gonna do some main story quests today. 'Cause I've hit a little bit of a wall again. Plus, we're catching up in levels. Oh, that's right. In the main story quest, the main story quest of this game is always hilarious, but frequently, you know, because it's not only an RPG, but it's, oh my god. We gotta go on this like crazy fetch quest for this guy to get some information from him. But the information we're trying to get from him is like life and death shit. The primal titan is being reawakened and is gonna like kill a bunch of people, and we gotta find out where he is and how to kill him. But this guy is like, I don't trust you yet. What if you go do all of my errands for me? And it's like, sir? This fucking plane of existence might cease to exist as you know it. And you're gonna make me run fucking errands for you? Sure, okay. Whatever you say, dude. Also, what was those almost? Not necessarily almost to a level up, but is getting closer. Excuse me. Goodness gracious, you could tell I just woke up like 2 hours ago because I am zoning out. Zoning out in the Final Fantasy. Alright, bird, let's go. We gotta head south. I feel like there was gonna be something that there was something that I was gonna talk about on stream. I don't remember what it was. My brain has simply vanished. Oh, we could talk about, so I was supposed to / going to stream Resident Evil 8 yesterday. And you might have noticed that that didn't happen. and I'm only a little sorry, but I was called away to play games with some friends, and what I thought was maybe going to be like 3 hours of games turned into like 6 hours of games. So by the time we stopped and it was like 1 in the morning, I was like, I should consider bed. And then I still stayed up for a couple of hours, but I did eventually consider bed. So Resident Evil 8 we might do next week. I'm thinking maybe like Monday, Tuesday we do like a speed run of the original Resident Evil 8 story and then break into DLC. I still haven't bought the DLC, but I would buy the DLC. Play it on stream if we wanted to. These birds want to pick a fight with me. Also, I see you there in the chat, babe, trying to peer pressure me into talking to people. How dare you? I know you're ignoring me, but I'm gonna say it anyways. As you potentially should. You require assistance, adventurer. Yes. I'm going to challenge Titan. You've been expecting me? Ingredient you seek is the egg of a giant adamantoid. Sure. Method of acquisition should be obvious. You steal it from the beast's nest, of course. Sure, but it's an adamantoid. Simple in theory, but difficult in execution. Most who try die in the attempt. Will I help you get it? No. Will not jeopardize my position by openly assisting you. For me, you will receive only information. What you do with it is your choice. You know what? Fair. Maybe you'll start a Blue Sky for me. I have a Blue Sky account. I just don't use it. Because I'm intimidated. Let me be clear, this business between you, me, and the captain must remain a secret. See, I don't regret my time spent with the company in the slightest. Traveling the world, meeting people, killing them. It was all jolly good fun, sure. One of those is not like the others, but sure. The Lascardanians are, by and large, an unforgiving lot. Dito here being a rare exception. It's just like, what the fuck are you talking about? I've had to go to great lengths to ensure that I'm seen as a model citizen with no chase for drinking, whoring, gambling, and all those other activities I so dearly miss. So understand that if you ruin my little charade by wagging your tongue, I'll fashion a noose with your entrails and hang you from the nearest heavens pillar. You know what? You drive a hard bargain. Well, what are you waiting for? There's a perfectly good adamantoid egg in a nest to the east of you, just ripe for the taking. Know that I expect you to live long enough to claim it. The mother never strays far from the child, and you will surely be attacked the moment you lay hands on the egg. There will be other heroes, Gavan. You do not need to challenge Titan. You do not need to challenge Titan. Abandon your quest, or your corpse will rot in the swamp. Why you gotta be so confrontational, dude? Do you want to go fight Titan? 'Cause you can. Your fucking pummeled corpse can lay at Titan's feet if you want. I'm not gonna stop you. What do you want? Many tales of his youth, blah. Yeah, travel I would, if only in mind. They say that in Ul'dah traders nearby to the south. Will you find for me a thing from the city strange and great? Sure. I can talk to some trader for you, that's fine. You have a quest for me too. Capable adventurer to locate his lost goods. Botanist hatchet serves its own purpose well enough, but I hesitate to use it on anything that bites back. Sure. Oh yeah, you want me to kill something for you? Oh, you dropped some of your goods off this bridge. I see. That's fine. I'll go get your stuff. Also, darling, you do not have to be my PR person. That sounds like a lot. It takes a lot of effort to make this look good, and I don't want to put that on your shoulders. Custom number. Oh, it's all lumber, huh? You're hype man then, gathering the viewers. You're gonna turn into the fucking town crier. Hear ye, hear ye. Technicroller has gone live. Today playing Final Fantasy XIV. There's spooky Halloween shit you cannot miss. For like 45 minutes of the stream. Oh my goodness. Somebody smeared. I did say literally that in both Pike and Beeb's self-promo channels. You're very sweet. I know you do. I know you be promoing me, and I appreciate it. Because I'm too intimidated to go into other people's discords. No, Mr. Condor, I don't want to fight you. Alright. Let's get our ass kicked by the Adamantoids. She pro on my mow till I shun. Ugh. You might have to take that back to the workshop, Dave. The no emote, absolutely. Did you know the original iteration of that meme was, I believe she ebbin on my kneeser till I Scrooge? Sometimes I think about that sort of thing. The original iterations of memes. Like the no fear, one fear meme is also about like Simpsons pornography or something. It's always weird. Yep, I found your wood, sir. A little damp, but nothing to drying will fix. There you go. Ooh, yes. Steak? I've already got some steak, so I'll take some steak. Thank you, sir. The Old Dawn Trader is this way? We didn't go far enough south, I guess. Did I not grab the egg? I thought I grabbed the egg. It's fine. I'm definitely paying attention. %. At least I know we're not gonna level freaking magic users on this stream, because if I can't pay attention with big axe, then I'm sure as hell not gonna be paying attention with my freaking summoner rotation. My like 12-step summoner plan. What's up, dude? I swear these new cell swords are more like cell scabbards. Amazing. Thank you for the incense, sir. Let's go get that egg. Egg, 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 egg. Someone tell Christopher. He's big into egg. There he is. Oh, egg here. Egg. He can't be all egg all the time. Guys, come on. Beautiful. Oh, I finally downloaded some editing software, by the way, on a friend of mine's recommendation. So we might get like compilations on the channel now. I think that'll be fun. Yeah, hon, here's some in. Got it. When I will take the high potion. You. Alright, asshole. I got your egg. Compilations of you telling me we can't play Baldur's Gate 3. That will be... that would be a good, like... intro to playing Baldur's Gate 3. just like all of the cuts, and then Technicroller plays Baldur's Gate 3. Coming soon. Oh goodness. Excuse me. Thought you might have the good sense to leave this place, but your continued presence, I take it you intend to persevere to the bitter end. Yeah, dude. Egg. Unable to find quote 2. How did we skip quote number 2? Has it been deleted? Maybe. Such bravery, such recklessness, that will serve you well against the Titan. Leave the egg with me, I'll see it gets to the captain. You should make haste to southern Thanalan? Forgotten Springs, you'll find a man named Uod Nun. Be your next guide. Safe travel. Are you sure I said all of these things? Because that does sound like me, but I feel attacked. I certainly didn't. Are you sure? I do remember that one. The quote system is so good. R.I.P. to quote number 2. I truly don't remember what quote number 2 does, but I can only imagine that it got like deleted or replaced. And obviously quote number 1 is The Wizard of Oz is a movie. Christopher, did you eat quote number 2? Be honest with me. I know you can get a little hungry, but you've got plenty of morsels that you won't give anybody. Ooh. Kill some axe speed. Nice. Melee classes in this game are just so satisfying. Simple, effective, ass kicking. How many? I need one more. You're trying so hard to bring quote 2 back. Stop making quote 2 happen. It's giving ce n'est pas un pipe. Quote number 10 is now quote number 2. Is now quote number 10. Ooh! Oh, I love these little furbles. Have you guys seen this shit? Have you guys seen this little fucking cursed man? He's so fluffy, but his eyes are so human. You can't boo me, I'm right. Gosh, speaking of Loki, I finally got Marvel Rivals to even sort of play on my computer. And he's in the game, but he's such a pain in the ass to play. I don't know. I don't know if I could, dude. I don't know if I have the strength. I get an exclamation point dick birth, and not only will I not be banned, I will be rewarded with a quote. Yeah, dude. What kind of stream do you think you're on? That's how we roll here. I'm out of water now. This is I made this reference like literally yesterday while we were playing Peak. But y'all remember the this is so sad Alexa play Despacito meme? Y'all remember Despacito? I try not to, if I'm honest. This the right way? Yeah, Southern Thin Line. I think we have some side quests to do over there too. Thanks, Mikey. Where are we going? Oh, we gotta go like way down here, huh? Which means we want to go this way, actually. And hope that I don't get fucking murked. This road, like this section here in between Little Alamigo and the Forgotten Springs is so treacherous. There's like level 45 guys on that path. And they just have you cross it a bunch of times when you're supposed to be like level 30. These kind of guys are the ones that'll kill me. And these guys. Yep, see? Level 45. That kind of shit will kill you quick. But only if they can catch me. What's up, dude? Tap that tail. No, he didn't like that. He really didn't like that. Well, that's okay. Running through here as a tank is easier than running through here as a squishy support. Hmm? Oh my goodness! The cozy scrung! Oh man. He's so cute. Ooh, if I can get my stuff from my phone onto my PC, I can edit together a Mikey compilation. She does make a better door than a window. A better wall than a window. Yeah? What are you doing? I see her. She's looking at me. What's she doing? Are you crazy? What are you doing? Oh, this grungy. Okay. Dismount the bird, please. Thank you. State your business, adventurer. Oh yes, we're here on order from... however the fuck you pronounce that name. Whiskate? Sure. Haven't the foggiest what he sees in you. And until I do, you'll receive no aid from me. Sure. This doesn't matter, I don't think. Persistent bugger. Very well, let's have a look at you. You've seen your share of battle, there's no mistaking that, and you did manage to obtain the Adamantoise egg. However, that was not more than a display of brute force and blind courage. The nun I once fought also believed his strength would save him. He was wrong, and now I am none. Many years ago, I joined the company of heroes to hone my skills. Instead of challenging my predecessor before I was ready, even when I was young, I understood the victory goes to the patient, the cunning, and the pragmatic. And that is why I claimed my position, and it's why I still hold it, and it's why I will not help an unproven whelp. Rude. The children of the sands do not offer aid to strangers. To do so is a sign of weakness. However, if you were recognized as a skilled hunter in your own right, it would be permissible to assist you. Across the desert to the east lies an Amalja encampment. There dwells a warrior, renowned both for his strength and guile. To even faces Amelja in battle, and you must find a way to lure him away from the encampment. This will be a test. Draw him out and defeat the veteran. For this, I will offer you no advice, only this worn spear. Why are you giving me... I have so many weapons. You see the shield on my back? You have to solve that riddle yourself. Now go slay this old warrior and bring me his necklace. Sure. What do you need, my friend? Survey says, huh? And then happiness begets complacency, blah blah blah. Oh, you're talking about air shit? Each of us represents a distinct vision for what lies ahead. I am fascinated with the future. We cannot create it, but we can be prepared for it. Sure. Or we can perish by it. Sure. I can go talk to people for you, I guess. What about you? You have the smell of a resourceful drink of water. Sure. Speak of an novice.
What did you just say to me?
That's what they said to me.
No, I know.
What do you want from me? But that is a fair reaction. The cat people are always a little weird, I think. Yeah. So gotta go find a hunter who's fucked up. Talk to some people. About the future of this place, I guess. It seems a little annoying. Let's just go fight this veteran. And maybe some sandworms along the way. Oh, and there's another side quest over here too that we can pick up. That I'll have to do at some point. Worms. Mikey the worms. This game really loud for anyone else, or is it just mine? Is it just my headset? It's pretty loud. Should have said something. Give me 80. I think sometimes just the battle sound effects get like really annoying. No, it's fine. What if we... Hold on. Stop running. What if we turn down sound effects? That might help. Because I like the background music. You gotta be able to hear something. Okay. What's up, dude? It was the heat of the moment. Speaking of things that I referenced that nobody understands. Dirty and dangerous work for an adventurer, huh? Mothering this equipment. The sand gets everywhere. Sure. Could you remove 3 piles of sand right over there? Be careful as you go about it. Some smoke bombs have burrowed in them. Sure. I'll try not to get blown up too severely. Don't explode. Oh, you exploded. Gotta get faster. Or we gotta maybe, once that happens, just up the damage a little bit. Yeah. That'll do it. Got rid of your sand, dude. There is a bunch of smoke bombs surrounding the site, you're right. The heat draws the bombs in, and every time that happens we need to shut everything down. Or risk them exploding the lot of us? That's fucked up. Yeah, I'll kill some of them for you. Do I have a... is this my shield throw? No. Which button's my... I have a shield throw, right? This button. There it is. You gotta swap that, actually. Because if my other tank's throw ability is on C, I want this one to be on C as well. Shield throw and tomahawk. Or shield lob, sorry. Shield lob law. Alrighty. Is that enough bombs for you, sir? By Null and Thal, freedom from distractions at last. You're welcome. Alright. I gotta stretch break. Move your body a little bit. Oh, I gotta get sleepiness out of my limbs. Alrighty, destination. We gotta put the spear here, I guess. Go lure out this dude. Before we hide. Guess I'm gonna give a little bit of that. Come on. There we go. Ta-da! Oh my goodness. I love you, be safe. Beautiful. Mission accomplished. Just so much desert. And like nothing here, dude. Outside of some ruins. My goodness. So what are we gonna play next week? If we do, probably just the Resident Evil stuff, potentially? I don't know how long the DLC is. I guess that's all I'm gonna plan for. If we do the Resident Evil 8 speedrun on Monday, and then start the DLC on Tuesday, I should certainly have plenty of time to finish. But as far as, like, what else we could play with it, I do not know. What if the Resident Evil 8 DLC is longer than Little Nightmares 3? Oh yeah, you're the hunter. Poor thing. If we do play something other than Resident Evil 8 next week, I mean, other than obviously Final Fantasy XIV on Friday, it'll probably just be a one-off, like some more Ring of Pain or something. Talk to the people real quick. I'm not gonna read all this dialogue, but I do want to beat the story. Not the story. Beat the side quest. And then it has been decided, by the way, that we're doing XIV Mythos games on the week after. Halloween week, we're doing XIV Mythos games. Which I'm excited for. I gotta give myself some time to remember how those games go, though, because it's been a minute. Not that we can't, like, just play through them, but I would love to get through like a game a stream, and to do that with those point and click puzzly adventure games, I'm gonna have to know what I'm getting into. You want me to play Getting Over It, Wolfgrave, with Bennett Foddy? I think I own that, actually. We're probably not gonna play that during the rest of October for Spooky Month, because the only thing spooky about that is how angry I'm gonna get about it. But I could play it in the future, if that's something you want to see. Have I played Who's Your Daddy? I do not think so. I haven't played Baby Steps either. We could, but I don't know. That's a weird game. I've seen some pretty scary things about Baby Steps. Have you now? I saw there's like a 11-minute unskippable cutscene. It's a co-op game where the one player is the parent and the other player is the baby. And the baby's goal is to die. I have seen Who's Your Daddy. Bro, I haven't thought about that game in like over a year. Is that game still getting updates? I used to love watching playthroughs of Who's Your Daddy. But I also forgot it was called Who's Your Daddy? Squirrel with a Gun is very funny. I've seen that one. I do not own it though. You're gonna try fighting this guy? I wouldn't. Make new arrowheads without any bugs to make yards on. Sure. Sir? Wazzo, it's not polite to stand on top. Wazzo, it's not polite to stand in people. Is our old nemesis dead? Yes, it is. I'm only a little sorry about the bird. Belonged to one of his brothers. That's fucked up. I do not have all of these yet. Sure. So move out of the man's way. Please. Here, we'll walk around the table again. Okay. Tell me the ingredient I seek. Also, you're not facing me properly. That's fine. You have a Welwick worm to hunt. Sandworms slither bizarrely across the desert dunes. Welwick worms are fewer and far fewer in number. The only way to catch your quarry is to entice it with something it cannot resist. They prey on smaller creatures of the Segoli. Freshly slaughtered angler carcass would be a choice bait. Sure. Be warned, the blood will drive a warrior into a feeding frenzy. If your skills are lacking, it will devour you as well. Fair. There, you have something for me too. Also, we leveled up, didn't we? 33? Hell yeah. We're back around in the rotation to White Mage. Let me fix this, hold on. Alright, what can I do for you? Quit scenting me, dude. I was just watching... I started watching Draw Detectives from like season 1. I'm on like episode 5 of season 1. And there was a bit about what a parlor is for. And it's like parlay in the parlor. And York, the half-orc barbarian type, asks what parlay is. It's Grendon, the dwarf druid, is like, oh, it's kind of like, you know, when dogs meet each other and they go to sniff each other's butts. And York's like, I gotta sniff people's butts, got it. And as soon as they meet the next NPC, he's like, I sniff their butt immediately. It's like, York, please. Like, you can't be sniffing my butt, dude. It's not polite. Excuse me. Oh, that's all for the fate. No, I'm heading to the right. Thank you. I do not need to be a part of that fate. Probably should not have picked White Mage to be doing this, but White Mage has gotta fight shit too. Even though they've only given me 2 offensive spells. Alright. with the new editing software, I might be able to make more interesting, like, alerts too. Because a lot of people like to randomize their alerts, I think, which I can't do right now because there's separate components for the alerts. There's like a sound component and a GIF component, whereas if I had them all in like video form, I could randomize it. Maybe we'll deep dive into that, like this weekend. I really need to keep like adding new shit to the emotes. Not the well, yes, the emotes, but we can't add any extra emotes. To the alerts, I mean. Sandworm, please. Stop that. Get some help. Gotta deliver some nonsense out here, right? Yes, your package. Here you go. I also kinda I don't know, I keep wanting to do art recently, but my brain has stopped me from doing art. The perfectionism thing, you know? I have a tendency to do a whole lot of I'm not ready to be doing that yet sort of nonsense by like finding new programs and busying myself with learning how the program works instead of like actually using the program. You know, the way your brain is like, well, you might not know, viewer, and if you don't know, I wish you well in your non-mental illness journey, but my brain is always like if I don't know how the program works, I'm not going to be able to use it effectively. And if I'm not going to be able to use it effectively, then what's the point? I get stuck in, I saw them described as optimization loops recently. And sometimes you just gotta do it. And I'm very bad at just doing it. But you gotta. So maybe that's what I'm considering working on, like, more assets for the channel. Is like part of the artwork that I wanted to work on, but also just like doing more art for me, I think very. white mage. God, I gotta get used to this, don't I? Because I agreed to be white mage in my friend group's playthrough. I forgot about that. Oh, it's gonna be such a time. Gonna be a lot of then perish energy, I worry. I don't dislike white mage. It is one of like the easiest builds, like magic user builds that you've got so far, because at level 30, your magic user options are white mage, scholar, black mage, and summoner. And we already know how I feel about summoner and scholar. I think it's a load of horseshit how complicated they gotta be. But they do like a decent amount of damage, you know? So I can't bitch about it. And so does, in theory, black mage. If you get your like loops right, I hear they do like pretty good damage. But they're all so complicated. And I've really struck out in my annoyances where like white mage is easier because I've got like 2 buttons to press unless someone's dying, and in which case I gotta figure out the rest of the shit. But also you do none damage as white mage. None damage. None damage left beef. Truly. Or none damage left chicken, more like it. Left chocobo. Yes. Enjoy your lurk, darling. I keep trying to figure out if I make another like PNG tipper or whatever, because there will be another update to the assets once VetaTube Full Edition comes out, because I really want to play around with that. But no firm deadline, but just once the program comes out. We're gonna update some assets again, and I keep trying to figure out how to make my guy look like an actual bird. If I should make them look like an actual bird, or should we just like keep the bird motif going? I'm kind of torn, you know? Because I really like the idea, but birds get so complicated. Trying to animate like a beak emoting, and also just like accounting for all of the feathers and shit. Like even if you simplify it, I think it's still a little bit of a nightmare. We'll have to see. Maybe I'll maybe mock some shit up. I thought I had. What are these guys doing? They're having some fun over here. I dare not interrupt them. Get everything out on the... Yeah, so. Okay, doke. Didn't know you were Borb. I could be Borb. With the username Technicroller, I feel like I wanted to embrace the crowness of it all. but I haven't been able to yet because birds are hard to draw. Applaud your success. You need to be heavily smoked, huh? And now we gotta go all the way back to Limsa. You're so annoying. Something I would like you to deliver for me. Or... I already got those. These. Which you can't update it, but that's fine. Always fond of this brandy wine. Or... Limsa balls! You're so right. I was gonna make myself a VTube avatar of a semi-opaque white slime waifu in a jar. You still could. Honestly? Honestly? As in like a slime lady made of slime, or like a traditional like anime lady covered in quote unquote slime. Sounds like Pony Jar? It absolutely is Pony Jar. But it could be a slime lady instead of the awfulness that was the jar. Yeah, dude, I got your barbs. Here you go. If you're trying to overthrow the leader of your tribe and you can't even go, like, kill the Arzons yourself, I don't know how well that's gonna work for you. Let people donate channel points to make me go from stick thin girly to like a stacked muscle mommy? Hell yeah. Donate bits to put in vinyl toys. You just get like PNGs of fucking Funko Pops and shit. That would be so funny. Go. Oh my god, you guys have more shit for me? Come on. Yeah, I have been working with him because he's been giving me jobs. Is there a runaway command? No, you're stuck here. There you go. You can hide with Christopher. Gotten so close to the man, he's trying to refrain him from corrupting other impressions. Probably not. True instructor does more than simply criticize his students. What? I continue to worry about how Kazuna fares following the repeated rebukes she has received from that onion-eyed troll. What the fuck? Sure, I'll look into it. You don't gotta tell me twice. Who's over here? Hello? Oh yes, I remember this quest. You can look dangerous, can't you? Sisters and I like to bathe here after a hunt, but lately there have been oglers about. Left out of the water to chase them off, but it only seems to swell their ranks. Will you chase them down and show them how furious I am? Yes. Yeah, there's a bunch of them, don't worry. Get the hell out of here. No need to get angry, lad. I was just measuring these, trees. Yes, these trees. Rather odd looking, eh? Doing my bit for science. Get the hell out of here. Whoa there, I'll never peep. I swear by the 12 gods. I'll see that look of fury in my nightmares. As you should. Bonk. What? I said I liked the trees too. It's not like I'm only here for the girls. What a bunch of assholes. Oh, my lord. I have been tested and found most wanted. I must raise above these base impulses if I'm to amount to anything. Jesus Christ. Oh, can't say as though I meant to offend you, sir. I'll get going. Where's the last one? There you are. Concentrating Carl. Get the hell out of here. Oh, I'm sorry, sir. No need to get angry now. I have a problem, alright? I was working out with my mummy and, Alright. There you go. You're safe. Though, having a good look at you, I suppose I wouldn't mind if you stole a peek now and then. Ladies. I'm spoken for. Oh, that's right. There's another person up. On the road again. I just can't wait to get on the road again. I am kind of dreading now. Now that I've got everything like even and we're leveling things up evenly, I'm gonna end up having like 10 class quests to do at a time once everyone hits level like 35 or whatever. It would be a little annoying, but it's fine. Good to see you again. Wondering how I'm doing? I'm fine. There is one thing you can do. You need 3 anglers. Alive but enfeebled. That's annoying. But sure. I'll go get you some weird desert fish. You guys know about the, speaking of weird, quote unquote desert fish, you guys know about the devil's hole pupfish? Which sounds like a fetish, but I promise it's not. It's a real fish. A very small group of real fish. They're like incredibly endangered because they can only live in this one spot. In the devil's hole, presumably. And it has been, there's been a lot of like, not controversy, but I keep forgetting. We need to enfeeble them. Hold on. There's been a lot of, these pupfish have caused a lot of problems. I know about the devil's hole. I'm sure we all know a thing or two about the devil's hole. But these fish have been causing a lot of problems because there's a lot of people who want to like renovate and remodel is not the words that I want to use. But they want to like develop the land around this like area where these fish are, but they can't because it's like incredibly protected because they're incredibly endangered. And there have been several like assassination attempts on these fish's life because it's like causing so much trouble for like wealthy like land development people. Yeah, absolutely fuck the developers. But it is kind of wild because there have been attempts to like move them from their spot or like raise them in captivity so that, you know, people can play nice, but they will not be raised anywhere other than this one specific spot. So it's like federally, internationally protected. Which you love to see. Alright, there's your 3 anglets. I only killed half dozen before remembering that I had to sedate them. Got it. You're good. We can report back. Ooh, I've had an idea. Hold on. I've had a thought that I need to write down before I forget about it. Nothing to do, nowhere to go home. I wanna be sedated. There you go. Like what Cleopatra did with those pearls in the world. There you go. Been written down. We're fine. All right. The girl's okay. I found her. Are you guys good now? Oh, we finally leveled up the white mage too, which means I can move to ninja. You need to be... No, you're good. Wonderful. Stop arguing. I gotta go. We gotta... Actually, let's run the chocobo keep back, so I don't have to freaking walk through all those level 45 Amalja. Yes, please. There we go. Riding the bird. I do enjoy doing a chocobo porter every once in a while. It's nice to just like be able to enjoy the environment, because I'm pretty sure chocobo porters cannot be attacked. My goodness. I just realized I forgot to open my ad manager. I guess we can do that now. Override. super important because I don't often like snooze ads, but when you gotta snooze an ad, you want to do it with ease, you know? I don't know why I don't know why OBS won't save the layout of my dock. I don't know why. It's not something I can even like, because it keeps my like sources and my audio mixer and everything, but it won't keep the ad manager. It's like OBS doesn't want me to get paid. Criminal. I keep wanting to make another character. Another Final Fantasy XIV character. I don't know what it is about like the intro of this game that's so chill. Maybe I just like starting over. I'm sure it's something diagnosable, you know, but I want to make another one. And I simply cannot decide like what I want to be, who I want to be. I don't know if I've found like my favorite race or class or anything yet. They're all pretty good. Other than my general disdain for magic users that we already know. But since playing Gavan and like actually forcing myself to go through and level up some of these magic users, they're not terrible. I want to be the very best like no one ever was. That's right, Wolfgrave. You're absolutely correct. I keep wanting to make like a hot lady, like a hot lady Rogadin or something, but I'm not super impressed with like the feminine models in this game. They're fine. They're too svelte. Yeah. Some of the guys in short stacks. Absolutely. Some of the guys get like some cool accessories and some like fun like face scars and stuff that you can do, and everyone gets the same amount of like tattoos or whatever that you can put on, but those are all stupid looking. And all the ladies just kind of have like very similar soft faces, and I'm like, why? Why must you do? Where are we going? We're going to Costa del Sol. Can I get there from lower deck? Yeah, from the ferry down here. Gotta head down to the Fisherman's Guild. Anyways, it's not something I would do on stream, but Every time I play this game, my brain is like, what if? What if we started over? What if you could make a new guy? You could be a new person, and I'm like, what? But like, why do I want to though? We've put so many hours into this guy. Why can't you just be this guy? Pasta del Sol, please. You could mayhap be a lady though, perchance. I could. I've thought about it. There's a variation of the here actually that are kind of interesting. Like buff lady. That I've thought about. But I haven't pulled the trigger on it yet. Do not have to travel to Alderner at the time to clean it. God. Why do I have 2 of them? Things we do for cheese, huh? Oh no, we've got to do the Brave Flux dungeon. Okay. I remember that. Brave Flux long stop. Remember the long stop. Make haste to Hidden Falls and speak with Ozan Nazu. Yes. We could do a little dungeon today. That sounds fine. We gotta walk for it though. All the way on the other side. We gotta go there first. Yeah. Brave Flux long stop is not as bad as that manor that I was telling you about. The manor's so annoying. Brave Flux just has a lot of shit to kill, which is what most dungeons are. It doesn't have a complicated like key puzzle put into it that I remember. Just a lot of murder, which is what my ninja's good at, so. Actually, should we be ninja for this? We can. I might run Black Mage for it though. What I've been doing with some of these dungeons is I run through the dungeon as like a character that I don't want to level up as much outside of the dungeon. Cause I went from like level 32 summoner to level 36 summoner over the span of a dungeon. You get a lot of good experience points. Are we ninja or are we dancer? We're not dancer yet. Dancer isn't unlocked till level 50. So we are currently ninja. I think we might run Black Mage for this. Because I could run... We could run White Mage for this too, though. I don't know if you want to see me run White Mage for a dungeon. I've never healed for people before. I'm nervous about it. If it's the AI, we could maybe run White Mage. But if I have to run this with people, we're doing melee DPS. I will not be embarrassed live on stream. Alright. Oh, let's die. Just a little man. The little man with the little plan. Alright. I actually don't know what else they run if you're not a DPS in this game. For the NPCs, the dungeon NPC. Quest prize of Uplander deep and long job. Sure. We can help you with that. Help you to help me, to help you, to help me, to help you. Do I dare? What's the worst that could happen, right? Oh, it's a thaumaturge and a lancer. Okay. Sure. We'll give it a shot. But if we're gonna give it a shot, I gotta wake myself up for this. Because we gotta pay attention. Or the tank's gonna die on me. Whew, okay. Oh, look at him in his little pointy hat. So silly. Now, a thing that I'm curious about. Ooh, I can just select people. I also think I said. Nope. Ah, it's Alt. Alt and mouse wheel. I can select. And then presumably. I think mouse buttons might be easier. Uh-oh. We're fine. I remember. Suna removes his detrimental effect. Medica restores all HP. Okay. The head gate we don't have the key for yet, right? Loctite. Gotta go kill something to get the key. don't think being a healer would be that bad if you weren't also expected to deal a lot of damage, you know? In this dungeon with NPCs, it's not a huge deal to try to keep everybody on their feet. But in bigger dungeons with other people who are gonna try to pull everything in their path, that's when shit gets a little scary as a healer. And you know, obviously if you're in that situation, you're gonna want to communicate. If you were to just type in chat that you're a beginner healer and to please go easy on you, most people are gonna be chill about it. You could ask your tank to pull less, and they, from what I understand, should also understand you and listen for their own sake, if not everybody else's. But sometimes you get an asshole, you know? I'm also probably, like, overhealing to some extent. But I don't know how strong these guys are, and neither do you. Unless you are a person who has played this game before. Happening to our thermometer? Brother, get back on your feet. There we go. Alright. Everybody's still alive. I thought that said Mud Blast. Which is not a name, but it's more like a Pokemon move, I think. This little friggin' Gerblin. Oh! Left us a thing. Thank you! That is one thing I do know about this dungeon in particular, is you can go around and there's a couple of like goblins that are just kind of out of the way, and if you save them, sure. That guy wasn't out of the way, obviously, but he was kind of the one who introduces the mechanic. So in this next little area, We're gonna have to be on the lookout. Nope, he doesn't. I also wish I had... I don't really wish I had an AoE spell. I don't think AoE spells in this game are that good. But I wish AoE spells in this game were good and that I had a good one. Because it just seems a little annoying to have to go through each of the everything. Ironically, I think black mages might have some, like, okay stuff. But for the most part, it doesn't seem to be as worth it to do, like, AoE effects as it is to, just do more damage to a singular target. Ooh, the limit break. Right. We certainly don't need that yet. Honestly, might not even use it at all. I don't even remember what the support limit break is. It's probably a big heal, right? There you go. Thank you for the treasure brand. I wanna, please? Battle Mage Gloves. Yippee! And is there something back here? Perchance? Perchance to dream? There was! Haha! Honestly, heal this fucking goblin too. You're not doing great. Marauder is not keeping aggro very well. If that goblin got so low. But also it's the AI, and I don't know if the AI would like think about keeping aggro. It should. Cavalry crest. Sweet. Well, thank you, little goblin. Happy to help. Now we gotta go through here, I think. But we gotta save them. I knew it. I knew there'd be something up here. Big heal, big heal. Yeah, this is not terrible. I just need to stop straddling these chests. Ooh, thaumaturgy. Thank you. Alright. Ooh. Big dragon? Inferno Drake. Sounds exciting. There was someone, here's something I can talk about. There was someone who was in my free company, which is sort of like a Final Fantasy XIV guild, you know? And, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. They were talking about how they were having trouble and, in fact, kind of getting shit on by other players because they were colorblind. And they couldn't, they had trouble with some sort of mechanics in the game. I was led to believe it had something to do with like the AoEs and like stuff on the ground. But I'm not entirely sure. They just sort of like, I don't know if they permanently left the FC Discord or anything, but they logged off in a huff, which is fair. Like, no one likes getting yelled at. But it honestly kind of surprises me that there wouldn't be more like accessibility options for stuff like that. Like, I know you can change the color of like people's like names and like what those colors mean. You could change, and I know you can change like the red and green and blue of the like class types. But it's weird that you can't change anything else, and it's weird that I don't know. I feel like a game this old should absolutely have more accessibility options. But you probably can't account for everything, right? I don't know. I don't know how hard it would be to code to have everything show up a different color. It seems like a huge pain. But if it's gonna let more people play your game, I feel like you should put some time towards it. Anyways, I feel for them, and I hope there's a solution out there, even if Square Enix isn't gonna give it to you. There was also something on this section. Yeah, we gotta head over here. I think there's another goblin that's in trouble. Just a little goblin. Just a little one-hit point goblin. Oh, no. Guess not. Alas. We'll just stay on target then. It might be a little further in.
Can't believe it's... I'm going to say the words, I can't believe it's almost the end of October, knowing that we're only halfway through October. But in terms of like, I keep thinking in terms of like scheduling ahead. And to have like the next 2 weeks scheduled out is kind of crazy, honestly. I usually don't think that far ahead. But it's kind of exciting. Got a lot of good games on the roster. Heal him quick. That's such a weird effect. If you cast Cure 1, there's a 15% chance that Cure 2 will cost no NP. Not a terrible effect, I don't think, but most everybody I see online says that once you have like higher levels of cure, that Cure 1 isn't really worth anything. You know what I mean? And at a 15% chance, I'm tempted to believe that. Because that seems kind of annoying. I know Cure 2 is fucking 1,000 mana, but it's not crazy when you're regenning mana. I thought I popped that bubble. But I didn't. Vendor's being really annoying. I can't pop my own bubble. No. Holy shit. We gotta regen some HP, y'all. Holy shit. Whew. You guys good? Are we done here? Goodness. These dungeons are always so much longer than I remember them being. And it's probably because I'm playing a class that's like kind of a pain in the ass, but remember the first time I entered a dungeon in this game. Like, one of the first ones you have to do is like a crypt. People are trying to like necromance, revive some terrible demon or whatever. And it's not even that big of a dungeon. But the prerequisite it sets is so crazy. Because you go in there and you've got all of the duty information over on the right. And at the very top of the duty information is a timer that starts ticking down from like 80 or 90 minutes. And you're like, surely that's a mistake, right? And surely it isn't. Some of these motherfuckers will probably take you 80 minutes to complete. Not for the faint of heart, because you can't pause either. Anything over here? I think so. Moving right along. I love the style of these dragons, by the way. The little drakes that are just like a big lizard. Big lizard breathe fire. One of my favorite types of dragon, honestly. Big lizard breathe fire. One of my favorite genders. Nice. Oh, is there... Ooh. Big kitty? Hello, big kitty. This certainly will not come back to bite me in the ass, literally or metaphorically. I do love, it is really nice being a magic user and or like ranged. Is ranged melee weapon the term? Ranged, physical ranged DPS, okay. It's nice being one of those two. And one of the reasons why I spec'd into Archer / Bard at the beginning of this file. Because it is nice to be, like, out of the way of the combat. To not have to fucking, like, dodge that many AoEs. Because you could just kind of stand on the edge. It is very good. But some motherfuckers, like this guy probably, are gonna have room-filling AoEs that I still need to worry about. Alright. I guess we're ready. I've only got like 6 things I can do. Really gotta keep track of these HPs over here, and we really gotta keep track of what's going on stage. Just mouse. Yep, like that. That looks bad. But I can't attack it. You bastard. Excuse me. I love when enemies just pull away from aggro and fucking target literally anybody else that they see. This is gonna be bad. I got out of the poison! Motherfucker. Motherfucker. And his health's back, by the way. All of it. Which is super fun and cool. Stand here. Which is probably. I should, in theory, be standing with the AI because the AI knows exactly where all this shit is before it goes off. But I'd rather not be right in the middle of that literal firefight if I can help it. But this next one, when he drops 2 layers of them, I'll follow the AI. Okay. We're fine. Oh god. Please, please don't drop more. I'll cry. We gotta kill that brother. Help. Ooh. Okay, okay. We're fine, we're fine. Kill the marauder. Woo-hoo. Okay, where to now? I know he's almost dead, but... There we go. Yippee! Poor Dwagon. He was really cool looking. But if he's gonna try to poison me to death, I'm gonna have to put him down. Mission accomplished. And what level did we get up to? 36? I wasn't paying attention. Better have been high, because I killed so many shit. 37, let's go! Alright, where are we back to? That ninja still? Ah, ninja. Wonderful. This whole side of the page is looking pretty good. Looking pretty good, my friends. Alright, I did it. Goodly Uplander, thanks. Guys, thanks for Goblin Squad. Thanks of Goblin Squad. I can't fucking read the goblin speak. Uplander outwitted with plans making. Uplander has goodly head for fighty thing. Sure. Ah yes, we're here for the cheese. Cheese is stinky sweet gobby treat. Sure. Thanks? Question mark? Made us come all the way out here for goblin cheese. Goblin cheese and nuts! Good God. No, don't touch me. You're not allowed. Raining cats and dogs in this game. Yes, please. I'd like you to take me across the river. Goodness, and that almost took us to the end of stream, too. Maybe, it depends on how close we are. We might be able to fight Titan before stream is over. I'd be willing to go a little long. Especially since we didn't stream yesterday. Mr. Buffalo, don't touch me. Don't do it. Sniff, sniff. I gather you solved Brayflock's little problem. Smell this from a mile away, huh? Should be quite flavorful, judging from the smell. Mmm, gross. What do you mean you forgot the wine? Thanks to you, our guest shall be honored with a marvelous banquet. But what good is an exotic feast without an equally exotic... What good is an exotic feast without an equally exotic aperitif? Make your way to Wineport and seek Mani Lamani. I assure you, I do actually need that wine. Uh-huh, I'm sure you do, dude. Got a couple. I'll pick these up, but we probably... Depending, again, it's kind of depending on how close we are to actually fighting Titan. I feel like we're kind of close. But we might not be. No head cheese today? Good. I hate head cheese. It's so gross. Makeshift explosives at your disposal? I happen to have some makeshift bombs for the occasion, but I've never thrown one before. I promise you, throwing is not gonna be the hard part. Yep. He's of course second to none with manners of business and connoisseurship. He's become convinced that the recent spate of earthquakes is the fault of large buffaloes that roam. Yeah, that's not correct, probably. It's probably Titan. Might you simply indulge my master and slay a half dozen of the creatures? I guess so. What are we gotta place bloodstained sacks. Can do. We just gotta boop. Nope. We just gotta boop. That's a pretty good spread, looks like. Sick of my dad talking about this shit, go kill a bunch of them so he shuts up. Unironically, that's like half of the quests in this game. Either they need some like monster parts for something they're doing, or these things are really annoying, I want you to kill a bunch of them. Welcome to the art of fetch questing. Especially in this early game. Lie in wait and defeat the kobolds. Oh yes. The kobolds have been stealing the head cheese, huh? Sounds exactly like something kobolds would eat. Head cheese is so bad. What's up, dudes? I do love the designs of the beast tribes in this game, by the way. They're also, like, unique and interesting. Like the kobolds being like weird little monkey dudes, and the goblins are still like sort of goblin-y, but the masks cover a lot of potential sins, we'll say, in terms of goblin interpretations. And they have a very particular way of speaking that makes them interesting. And the Sahagin, the fish people, all look fucking crazy. And then there's the Amalja, which are like weird dragon dudes. I find them fascinating. Kurotoa is better than Sahagin. You are correct. But in terms of what this game have to offer, I think the Sahagin are visually interesting. Alright, let's see. Can you imagine what a game like Final Fantasy... And I'm saying this not knowing if there's a thing like this anyways. But can you imagine what a game like Final Fantasy would do? Would have to reckon with if it had, like, a Kuotoa type race. Just the ability to take anything. Have any sort of, like, grand belief in something and turn it into a deity. Would cause a lot of problems in this world, I think. Considering they already have enough, like, chaotic, primeval forces to deal with. It's one of those crazy, like, I'm not the kind of person who really gets into, like, power scaling anymore. Especially in terms of, like, across different, medias. Because it doesn't really work that way for the most part. But that's the kind of power scaling that I could be interested in. Is, like, the silly hypotheticals. Like, if we put Kuotoa in this game, how long would it take for them to take over the entirety of the world? And the answer is, not long. Not long, my dude. Probably immediate if it was larger than, like, a tribe. Yeah. Right? Because these, like, beastmen tribes are pretty prevalent. Especially in, like, the outskirts of civilization. So I'm imagining if you had, like, a Kuotoa tribe, quote-unquote, the size of a beastmen tribe in this game, it would be no contest. They would start worshipping some big warship or some, like, dilapidated mining equipment or something and take over the world with it. Heaven forbid if they start worshipping something that already had, like, magical capabilities, which would only be, like, accentuated by the zealotry. I do, however, think that, like the other beast tribes in this game, the Kuotoa could probably be reasoned with, so the only way they wouldn't take over the entire world immediately is if somebody came by and, like, I don't know, offered them food or something. They feel like creatures of simple wants, you know? I want to be accentuated by zealotry. Good news, you can! That's just hierophilia, I think. That might just be a priest king. Depending on how you do your priest kings. Or how you do your paganism, perhaps? I don't know. How can you become accentuated by zealotry in the modern era? In 2025. This sounds like the beginning of, like, a terrible ad with, like, an AI generated voice and, like, backing track. Or also, like, the beginning of an analog horror. Do you want to be accentuated by zealotry? Have you ever considered acts of heresy before? If so, This may be the right move for you. Just a music video for a band named Accentuated by Zealotry. Honestly, that would make a pretty good, like... I was gonna say that would make a pretty good, like, metal band, but is that not just, like, the band Ghost? I'm not a frequent Ghost listener, but I have seen their motifs, and that seems to be kind of what they're going for. God, I'm surrounded by crabs! Can't fucking see anything, guys. Jesus Christ. Oh, I'm gonna die by crab. Oh, I'm gonna die by crab. Almost died by crab. But everything's fine now. But the crab's not dead, so everything's not fine. Have you heard of Powerwolf? They're vampire werewolf Catholic priests. You are speaking my language. Wolfgrave. Hold on. I mean, well, let's move back towards civilization while I look this up. They're a band. Oh my god, they are a band. Oh my god. Yeah, I can get behind that. They have songs called Sanctified by Dynamite and Resurrection by Erection. They have a church organ in the band. I mean, depending on what you want to nickname and where, they probably have several church organs in the band. But that does sound awesome. I'm gonna have to listen to them after stream. Also, I said I wasn't gonna do these freaking side quests, and then I ended up doing the side quest. We're just vibing. I'm just having a silly little time. Do we have that one yet? No. You're so banger. I love Armata Strigoi and the Army of Night. Are those also bands I should look into? Oh yeah, we'll take the on. Oh my god, Lancer already level up? Fuck yeah. Oh, there's songs by Powerwolf. Okay. Okay. Keep those on the list. Where is... Oh, that's right. We gotta go all the way over to Wineport. Let's see... See what the guy in Wineport has to say. So we might be about done. Because unless next quest is like literally fight Titan, I don't think we're as close as I wanted us to be. But there's only one way to find out. Banana. Okay. Raincatcher got retrieved. Now let me give the boy some more greens. Alright. What can I do for you, my friend? My very short friend. An adventurer, unless I'm mistaken. What brings you to Wineport? I've got a note. In order, let me guess, a request for the finest vintage I can muster. Never settle for anything less than the best. Yes. This display of deduction was not intended to impress. One loses his vision. Oh, are you blind? I guess you are blind. Oh my god. Got some thick glasses. Of course, to compensate in other ways, but you have no interest in my affairs. You only wish to discuss the wine. I have a little bit of interest in your affairs. Because you're gonna keep making me do side quests. Game's so silly. I have a love-hate relationship with shit like this because it is very funny. And it does, you know, pad out the game a little bit more. And make you more on level to fight the thing that you're about to fight. But the fetch quest in the wake of like this potentially world-ending threat, or at least like country-ending threat, is a little obnoxious. It's funny the first hour or two you do it, and then very quickly becomes a little annoying. Because this is like, God, how many layers of this quest have we done? Including the dungeon. Whiskey. It started here, right? Because he led us to Whiskcaves. This has been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 quests. 9 quests and a dungeon for me to go through, and we're not even at Titan yet? C'est la vie. That's how it be. Look at this man, though. Amazing. And Busso just keeps looking at us like, where are we going, boss? What are we doing? Alright. That's gonna be it for me today, my friends. Thank you so much for hanging out. Thank you for chilling in the chat with me. Thank you for lurking. We appreciate lurkers, even if Twitch doesn't. I appreciate the lurkers. No raid this evening. We're just gonna be signing off. Make sure you come back next week though. We're gonna be playing some Resident Evil 8, including the DLC. More Final Fantasy 14, potentially a work in progress Wednesday. You'll have to come around and find out. Until then though, my friends, I hope you have a wonderful evening, a wonderful weekend, and I'll see you next time.